Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be planning in my big catch-all happy planner for the week of December 19th through 25th. So this is the week of Christmas. Hanukkah is also going on this week. I did my Hanukkah spread last week. Not completely filled out just yet, but I'm going to do a Christmas spread for this one, and then next week will be New Year's. So I feel like we're like holidays on holidays right now. But I'm going to plan for this week. I really loved what I did with my December monthly spread. There's some things that aren't filled out completely yet. I have to get through like the last part of the month, but I loved this combination so much. And I really hate to like just rehash, like another video that I've already done on the channel. But I think it'll be different because I'm going to try to make it fit like a different kind of space. So I'm going to use the same stickers, but we'll see if we can like mix it up a little bit. So I've got this sheet from my own shop, which is the 'Tis the Season quotes. I have them on paper this time. I used clear last time, paper this time, because I just had that on hand. I've got the According to Allie Winter Pines. When I did my December monthly, I had the ones that were the Christmas pines that had the little lights on them. I don't have those anymore because I used them, but Winter Pines should do the same job. We're doing just like pine trees on pine trees here. So I grabbed those. You can use my code Caitlin10 for 10% off at According to Allie. And you can also use my code Caitlin10 for 10% off at Create with Mandy. So I'm going to use her cozy Christmas ones to layer those trees on the other trees. I have the leftovers from last time. We'll probably use them because this is like a little bit more decorative than my monthly, which is super functional. So I grabbed that, and then I have the Christmas garlands. I used a couple of them in my social media planner, but they go with the cozy Christmas ones. And then the cozy Christmas boxes. I'm going to have to pull in some more boxes, but I felt like maybe one or two decorative ones could be kind of fun. And then I also grabbed her Black Friday freebie because I thought maybe I would like want that holiday shopping sticker. I can't decide yet. I'm mostly done with my holiday shopping, but there's a few more things I got to pick up. So these are the stickers I am planning with for this week. Maybe I'll add in some washi tape. I haven't quite decided, but I'm going to go ahead and pop this off the discs and we will get started. Alright, so we are off the discs and off to a good start. I'm going to start putting some stickers in place. I don't know where my tweezers went. Maybe I should find those before this video kind of gets into full swing, but I really want to put stickers on the page. So I'm grabbing the largest of the pine trees, the winter pine trees, and I'm going to stick it right here in the sidebar. Oh, look at me. I found 2 pairs of tweezers, and I was sitting on them both, but I'm like sitting on like a couch cushion to get a little bit higher up, so they were under the cushion. So we got 2 pairs of tweezers now that I can use for this spread. Let's see. Maybe like a garland at the top of the sidebar. I think that could be kind of fun. These are so cute. I should have ordered 2 sheets of the cozy garlands. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to put this just like right up there. You've got one cozy Christmas tree here. Last time I tried to stick with like really just pink and green. I kind of avoided the orange ones. I'm not sure if I want to do that again this time or if I'm fine bringing in like a little bit extra color. So I've got the 2 trees here, and I'm thinking I'm going to do like a pile of presents underneath the trees. We're going to go with the orange. I'm going to make my way through these stickers. So I'm going to put these presents together. This is so cute. I love this combo. Okay, as far as plans go this week, I've got some like family stuff to do. I've got work, because that never stops. We're going to a hockey game at some point this week. This is really cute. I can't get over it. Okay, so I like this cluster. It might need a quote. I've been sick for like the last few days, and I'm finally starting to like feel more normal again. So I'm kind of doing a little bit of bulk filming tonight, trying to get back on track. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Last time I did this combo, I pulled in some snowflake stickers from my freebie sheets. I could go find some more of those. I think I still have some from that like sheet that I miscut. It's got to be around here somewhere, huh? Here we go. Okay, so I was sick, but I had a really great week overall, so I think the whole being sick thing weighs out because, you've kind of all been around to listen to me talk about like the Taylor Swift ticket saga. I waited in line for like 5.5, 6 hours, and then I finally got in to get the tickets, and I was trying to put stuff in my cart, and then it was saying that they had all been bought while I was like putting the seats in my cart, and it was like a whole thing. And by the time that I was like finally able to get tickets into my cart, I hit the pay button, had my card like preloaded. It's like processing my card, and then it glitches and I go right back to the end of the line that I just waited 5.5 hours in. So that was miserable. I was not happy with that. I was really upset because I waited all this time. I had the pre-sale boost, and I still didn't make it out of there with tickets. Well, I got an email the other morning. I woke up and I had this email that said that they were reopening like a ticket lottery for those who were pre-sale and boost, which I was pre-sale and boost. So I was able to like fill out a form to be considered. I know the wording here is awful, but considered. They would consider selling tickets to me or something like that. So I filled out this form. You could only get up to 2 tickets in the ticket lottery. And it's not so much of like a lottery in its like pure sense, where you have to pay for the tickets still, obviously. And you like selected price ranges of what you wanted to pay. There were 4 different price zones, and you could pick up to the amount that you wanted to spend on tickets, and they would try to find you the best available tickets in that range. And I think these are the tickets that they had kind of set aside for like the general sale, and then when they realized the general sale was not going to happen because they had messed up completely and they had oversold like the pre-sale and the Capital One pre-sale, they kind of pulled whatever was left and put it into this like ticket lottery instead of doing the like general sale. So I filled out the form. It was like a few questions. It was like, how much are you willing to pay, your name, your address, and oh gosh, what was it, like accessibility, and the last thing was, oh, your credit card. You had to give them your credit card because they would just charge you if you got selected for seats. They just charged you for them, and you could be charged anything in the range that that you like selected. You could be the least amount of money, or it could be the most amount of money, and then there were like fees on top of that. So I picked the least expensive range because I'm like, I don't have the money for this. So I picked the least expensive range for tickets, but I filled out the form, and you could only get up to 2. When it was pre-sale, you could get up to 6. But I decided, I think my chances of getting tickets are going to be highest if I just get 1 ticket. I was planning on going with my cousin and her roommate. Neither of them had pre-sale or the boost, so it was just kind of me fighting for the tickets at a certain point. And I talked to them ahead of time. I said, I love you both, but I think I kind of just need to be out for me at this point because I don't want to pick between you two. The roommate's a bigger fan, but I'm not as close with the roommate as I am with my cousin, and my cousin's just like kind of a casual listener, and I don't know if she would want to go if her roommate wasn't there. So it was this whole thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try for 1 ticket because I feel like I'm going to have a better shot of getting a good ticket if I just like try for 1 ticket. Especially because in the pre-sale, there were like all these weird kind of rules where you had to buy 2 or more seats, and you couldn't leave like seats in the middle of the row stranded, yet there were seats in the middle of the row that were stranded, so you couldn't buy them. So there were all these weird single seats floating around that I had no idea like what was going on with, and I'm like, when I was in the pre-sale, I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be great, and then it's like, nope, you can't buy this seat. So I was like, okay, maybe those are all up for grabs. So I applied for 1 seat. It said it was like Tuesday morning. It was Taylor Swift's birthday. I got the email, filled it out, and it said it would contact me like midnight on Thursday and charge me. Some point on Wednesday, like Wednesday evening, I got a text from my bank that was like, your card was just charged for $209, And I'm like, oh, I know what that is. I got the tickets. Well, I got the ticket, singular. So I'm gonna go see Taylor Swift in Chicago. I am so thrilled after all of that, like, sadness around the pre-sale. I am so excited. Like, I'm a big fan. And I was very pleasantly surprised by how good the ticket actually was. I think that has to do partially with the fact that I just got the one seat, and it's on an aisle, and it's like in the lower bowl. And when I was shopping on the pre-sale, there was nothing in the lower bowl available for like that cheap, or available period. So I don't know what happened, but it was some kind of miracle that I ended up with a Taylor Swift ticket, and I'm so excited. I already got my outfit. I like knew what I wanted to wear, but then I'm like, okay, if I don't have tickets, I'm not gonna buy this dress. But I got the dress because I got the tickets. So I'm gonna see Taylor Swift. So excited. So for all of you who have been on the channel and listened to me complain about pre-sale and whatnot, everything worked out. I feel bad for the people who didn't even get the chance to get tickets, you know, because general admission didn't happen. If you didn't get selected for pre-sale and you still applied for verified fan, that's like rough. And if you even got pre-sale but you didn't have like a boost, you still didn't get part in the ticket lottery. So there were a lot of people who were excluded from this, and I feel really bad that not everyone who wanted tickets was able to get tickets, and I was on that side of the like fence like also. So it's weird to like be super excited because I didn't think this was actually going to happen, but maybe there'll be another chance at some point coming up. Maybe they'll find, you know, everyone on like the Facebook group is like, how did they find more seats after this like supposedly sold out show? I don't think they ever announced that it was actually truly sold out. I think they just said the pre-sale seats were sold out, and they had like some left over from, or for like the general sale, but I don't know. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. That's all I'm gonna say. We're just gonna let it happen. I'm adding in just stickers. I'm not really paying attention to where things are going on schedule-wise. I'm just kind of like putting things where I want them. I'm here for the Christmas cookies. Maybe that would be good for Saturday because my grandparents are gonna be in town, and my grandmother makes really good cookies. I don't know if that layers exactly how I want it though. Like, it would layer a lot better like on this side, but then it's like right under me under the mistletoe, which I don't know what mistletoe I'm gonna be seeing on Friday. I think I'm gonna be at work, so that doesn't really correspond to the activities of Friday, but I'm gonna put that there. I think that looks pretty good. I used silver boxes for the monthly spread, and that seemed to work out pretty well. So I'm grabbing these for like the things that don't deserve a special Create with Mandy box. Okay, so I'm gonna look at my schedule. I'm looking at the monthly actually, which is nice because everything's in there and I can just kind of glance and be like, okay, that's what's going on. So Monday, I don't think I have anything on the docket. Monday is kind of an off day, which is good because I'm still kind of in that like weird kind of recovery mode from being sick. So Monday is just going to be an open day where I just work on stuff, probably. I'm prepping stuff for a December release. It's going to be a really late December release, so I'm sorry for that. But there will be a December release, and it's going to be on the 26th. I don't know what time just yet. It's going to be a very small collection of stickers. I have a couple things done. Some winter stuff, some floral stuff, etc. But there will be some more sheets coming on the 26th if you're looking for more stickers. So Monday, probably going to go work on some designs. I don't think I need any boxes for that. On the 20th, I have a credit card bill due and I have work. And while neither of those are like very special events, I want to mix and match the boxes just so that there's like some kind of like pairing between the two things. And I wanted to use these boxes while I was planning with Mandy's stickers. So I'm going to put these into place. I could just kind of stack them. I don't know. We did layered last week, so I don't think I want to push my luck too much. And it turned out really well last week. So I'm like, okay, we're going to go back to the basics for this week and just let it happen. Especially because these are pretty dense clusters where I'm like, okay, maybe more clusters on top of that. Not exactly what I'm looking for. So this is Tuesday. Then Wednesday morning I work, and then we're going to a hockey game. So I'd like a larger box for the hockey game. I'm going to go with this one with the little orange stick tree on it. That is so cute. Let's see. I don't think they're going to be able to like fit in the same box. Like, so I'm going to use this for work, and then I'm going to use this for the hockey game. And I don't think the hockey game is going to fit like there, but I can just put it over the line. That wouldn't be terrible. So we're going to do that. It's definitely like holiday season in retail, and I don't mean to complain. Like, obviously I picked this job and I like working it 95% of the time. But like the closer and closer we get to Christmas, the meaner and meaner customers get. I just go into work and just people yell at me over things that I can't control. They're like, well, do you have any coupons you can give me? And I'm like, I don't control the coupon. Like, obviously I don't say it like that, but I'll be like, oh, I don't have any on my end. If you receive coupons, they would be in your email. And they're like, well, we don't have a phone with us. We can't check our email. Can you check my email on your computer? And I'm like, I can't check your email on my computer. And then I don't know. There was like a whole thing where someone was trying to get me to log into their email on our computer, and I told them I couldn't, and they were very upset about that, and they tried to get my manager to come over because I wouldn't log into their email for them, and they didn't even know the password. I'm like, I cannot do this. So holiday season is rough, and this is like, I don't think anyone who's watching my channel needs this reminder, but like, being nice to like retail workers and like other kind of customer service positions, it doesn't cost anything, and in fact you're more likely to get your way if you're nice to those people. But yeah, I've just been like yelled at a lot, and management has my back, but it's just like, it's rough, and it's definitely one of those instances where it's not our normal kind of customer base in the store. It's a lot of people who are coming in to buy gifts for like their kids or their grandchildren, or I don't know, just buy gifts for people. So it's not like our normal like customer base, and that's also kind of causing some of this tension. But people who are just like unfamiliar with how the rewards program works, or like how the sizing works, and the fact that you can't do returns on certain items that are final sale, just like all sorts of stuff like that. So it's been frustrating. I'm excited to just like be done with the holiday season for another year. And hopefully by this time next year, I won't be working retail anymore. Okay, so it looks like I have 2 of this same tree left over that we can pair for Sunday. I am working on that job hunt. As I've mentioned in previous videos, finally got my resume pulled together, put in an application or 2. So I hope something pans out. I mean, I'll be applying more places for sure, but the place that I really, really wanted to apply for, I submitted that first. So I will have to keep you updated on how the job search goes. It's weird because I'm like at that point in my life where most of my friends have like full careers already with like insurance and benefits and whatnot, and I'm just kind of like figuring it out still. And I think grad school kind of put me not at a disadvantage, I wouldn't say that, but it's put me a couple years behind where the people, my like peers that I went to high school and college are at. And it's definitely difficult for me to kind of navigate that in terms of my own like self-esteem and like where I think I should be at this point in my life. And also just like financially, I am not as well off as people who have been in jobs since they left college. Okay, so I don't have one that says Christmas per se, so maybe just like happy holidays. I'm trying to find the one that's like least cut off of all of these because they got a little messed up, but should be fine. So we could do happy holidays there, or what do I have left? We've got making spirits bright, holly jolly, 'tis the season. I like happy holidays. I think that's fine. I think this video has kind of turned into a little bit of a therapy session for me, so I'm sorry for just like talking about everything and anything. Just gonna add some stars in over there. Got a couple more of these little like snowflake stars on here, so I'm like, we could just put them somewhere to make use of them. Or maybe I take a pause and put the functional stuff down just so I know that I have space for everything that needs to go into the schedule before I keep putting stickers places. So I think I got through Wednesday. Thursday, I just have a work shift. So I'm going to take one of these silver boxes. It's going to go up here at the top. And then Friday, I think I work on Friday as well. Because, you know, everybody's getting their last minute Christmas gifts. Yeah, I have a long day on Friday. We're open like crazy hours on Friday because it's like last minute holiday shopping day. So I'm going to work a long shift on Friday and then I have these days off. So Saturday we are doing like a dinner with my grandparents back at my parents' place. So Nick and I are driving down for that. And I've got to run some errands along the way. I got to pick up some like last minute things that I don't want to like drive all the way like down to my parents and get them and then come back and then go down again. So probably need another box for like holiday shopping. I could use that Create with Mandy holiday shopping sticker, but I just don't know if I would like it in this color palette, you know, because it is pretty red. I mean, there is red in those ones. I just need to get all of these out of my way because there's so many sticker sheets floating around. Okay, holiday shopping, it's a different kind of red. So this is going to go off to the side. And the Christmas or winter pine stars are going to go off to the side because I don't want yellow stars in here. Probably I'll still use this. Got a few things left on there. I want the snowflakes. Let me just put these two on the back of my hand so that this can go away as well. I feel like this whole video, my surface or my like overhead shot has been kind of a scattered mess. So I'm just going to reorganize ever so slightly so that you can get a better or just get a better view of what I'm working with. So that's that. Then Sunday is Christmas, and we're doing stuff with my parents that day and extended family. So I'm going to put this in for our like family party. Very excited because we do like a white elephant gift thing every year. So I have some very exciting things picked out for that. My sister found this candle that looks like a bowl of Fruit Loops. It's like shaped like a bowl, and it's like kind of like a white candle that has Fruit Loops in it. They're not real Fruit Loops, they're made out of wax. But she got that for me to like give for the gift. And then I was like, oh, but I want to pick something else out because I want to pick something to give. So I picked something for Nick to give. I got him a Lego set that makes a penguin, which I think will be a big hit because I know my family members. And then I also picked up this mug that I have right next to me for some odd reason that looks like a bagel. And it's like a weird bagel shape. I don't know. It's all about like stupid, funny little gifts that like you could use. Like they're not like things you throw away, but they're like kind of weird gifts. So we do like a white elephant thing at my grandmother's house for that. I like the way this is turning out. I think I'm gonna add in a few checklists because I know this week is gonna get kind of hectic. I've done most of the prep work for like Christmas. I mean, Hanukkah's pretty laid back as far as it comes. I am filming on Saturday, but tomorrow I'm going to make latkes, and then we just, you know, we light the candles, we hang out, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm putting checklist there. I don't know if I want it to go right up to the top of the box. I'm gonna take a second checklist and put that on Monday, because if I have Monday off, that means stuff is gonna get done. Gotta run to the post office, all those fun things. I'll take this last one for Wednesday, and it'll just go like right here. That way we get some variation in color on the checklist. They're not just like that pink color. And then I have this one that's like the darker maroon, but it's 2 bullet points, which is, I like the fact that she makes these smaller checklists and just like has different lengths of them. For this one, we're gonna go on Saturday because, you know, Christmas Eve, stuff to get done. I've got one more little box, and maybe I'll put that on Monday. Maybe I'll treat myself on Monday, because it's been like simultaneously a great week and kind of a rough week. So maybe I'll take myself out to Chipotle. Well, I got Chipotle the other night because I just like was not feeling great. So I'm like, I'm just going to order Chipotle online and just have it delivered. And I called and I'm like, is it possible just to get like a bowl of rice? Because I've been craving a bowl of rice, a bowl of Chipotle rice like all day. And they're like, yeah, we can do that. So I got my bowl of Chipotle rice, which was really nice. But now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I think I'm ready for like real food that's not soup or rice. So maybe that'll be Monday. I have not decided yet. Feeling a little empty up at the top of the sidebar. I don't know if I need any more functional boxes, so this is going to get out of my way. I have some smaller quotes. I've got a few more trees that I could put in clusters, but I don't know if I want to do that. I could do maybe some snowflakes. Like, I'm upset that these got cut wrong, but I don't, like, I would feel bad just wasting a bunch of, like, freebies, because, you know, it's, like, the same text over and over again. I'm not going to use the same text over and over again. So I'm, like, kind of glad that I ended up with all these snowflake stickers for myself. My advent calendar has started, so I've been excited. I've been seeing people open the stickers. I feel like I should probably, like, share on my own Instagram like what's included in that, and maybe I should film a video that's like me opening up all the advent calendar stickers. Maybe I should just plan with them, you know? That might be the best solution here, is just to film a bunch of plan with me's using the stickers from my advent calendar. Trying to decide where this last little tree is gonna live, because, well, there's 2 left, but that's not bad down there, actually. Can do that. Blocks out the trunk on that one, but you can still tell it's a tree. Like, Allie's illustrations are just so realistic that, yeah, that's gonna be a tree, even if we have, like, just that much of it left. Okay, garlands, because I saved them for this spread, so I'm gonna use them in this spread. I'm gonna take this one that has all the little pine trees, and I'm thinking it could go, like, right here. This is getting really complicated. Yeah? Maybe. It was on an angle on the sheet, but I don't think it needs to be on an angle when I put it on the page. So, like, maybe if I just stick it, like, right here. We'd need to move this quote just ever so slightly over it, but I think that should work. So I peeled that back, and now I'm going to add in this little tree garland here. Like, it's a holiday week, you know? I can get a little bit crazy with the stickers. It's festive. We don't have, like, a whole lot of decorations up in the apartment beyond the ones that, like, have been up in the apartment for the last year. So I'm just going to decorate my planner, and that's good enough for me. I'm going to take this other one that's kind of like that arched shape. Should it go here? Could go there. Kind of like it there, but that's like weird to have it underneath the cluster, huh? And I could like put it underneath those boxes, but that's just like a weird shape. I think it makes the most sense for me to just like have it right here with this cluster. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 garlands. Ideally, I'd have one more like garland in here. Let's go with this last one that's like the little tassel-y fringe one. And then I'll save these, the ones that are straight across or like up and down, maybe for my daily. For this, we could go like right here. Is that weird? This is like hard to decide. Would it be better on the other side? No, I don't think so. Would it be better if it like went between the two pages? Maybe. I don't mind that. So this one is just gonna kind of split between Wednesday and Thursday. Trying not to cover up any of that text, but it's just gonna go right there. And then I'll cut them apart. There's gonna be a couple things that I need to just like re-punch out. Well, just like the edge of that and maybe that. That's not terrible. I'll grab my crocodile for this and we will just go ahead and make it so that this can go right back on the discs. I've been filming like planner setup for the last like few hours, so I'm kind of all plannered out at this point. I might need to just take a break after this. This got really crazy really fast, you know? Like it's a lot of stickers, but I like it. So I'm glancing back at my December monthly and I really liked the Christmas pines, how they had those little like white kind of lights on them. And I want to do that. I have two ideas on how we can make that happen. So idea number one is to take these LPTG Creates embellishment stickers. They're little plus signs. They're not lights, but they've got a white border around them. So I could like, we'll test this out. I'm going to put like a few of them on this tree and we'll see if that like helps. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe option 2 is going to be a little bit more viable. So I'm just going to stick these back on the sheet. I already ran out of all the little circle ones, and I still think maybe option 2 is going to be a little bit better for this purpose. I'm grabbing this white Archer and Olive acrylograph. There's no going back on this, so we're going to have to like it. I used this to color in the purse on like a sticker doll when I made my currently page, so it's like still kind of fresh on top of the pile. So I'm like, maybe we can use this. It has a little bit of green on it from coloring that purse, so if I just kind of give it a little refresher here on the leftover freebies sheet. Also, it's going onto a green surface, so I'm not sure that it matters that it's just like a little green on the tip. I'm just gonna draw like a few little polka dots onto these trees. And the pen is a little clogged because I'm not a super amazing person at like taking care of the acrylographs. I know you're supposed to like wipe them down after you use them, and I definitely do not do that. But if I can get this moving, I think it's gonna be exactly what I want it to be. Like you can kind of see, like, it's a little transparent right now, but you can kind of see what I'm going for, right? Just like little white dots. As far as like Christmas lights go, I'm definitely like a white light person. I'm not a huge fan of like rainbow lights because I feel like the white lights aren't as overwhelming, especially if you're doing like ornaments, but they're fun, you know? I don't think I'm like a huge like rainbow color palette gal any other time of the year though. That kind of plays a role in this. Okay, I think I got this moving. So now we can like dot these trees up and turn regular winter pines into Christmas ones for this Christmas spread, because I didn't think ahead and say, oh, maybe I'm gonna want to use Christmas pines during Christmas week. Who would have thought? And it takes a little bit to just like keep it going, and I don't want to like press too hard and then like splatter paint on these trees, because there's no going back with this. It is acrylic paint that we are applying on top of stickers. A little bit of a mixed media moment we've got going on in here. I'm going to touch up the ones on this tree that didn't get like the full effect. And I think it works too. Like, I think it gives a little extra pop of something. It doesn't make it like any more like sticker heavy than I already had. Because I think if I added in those LPTG Creates embellishments, we would really be diving into like sticker crazy zone. There's kind of like a glob of acrylic paint kind of seeping down the side of the marker, and I'm trying to like get it to make dots. Oh, these are just turning out exactly how I wanted. So I'm glad that I took them this direction. I don't know how I've like used so many acrylographs in my planner this month. And for the last like 2-3 months, I just like really have not used these in the planner. But we're making use of the stash, and that's what matters here. I think that's like one of the things that I want. Oh, we splattered a little bit. It should be fine. It's not like terribly all over the place. I'm gonna just like kind of pick up paint from the cluster, or like the dots that got a little too much though, and just kind of move it other places. As I was saying, one of my like 2023 goals is probably gonna be to be a little bit more conscious about accruing planner supplies and like actively like shopping my stash. I think that is something that would be good for me. Like I want to do it, and I simultaneously don't want to do it, because the alternative is just like buy all the planner supplies you want and just like deal with the financial consequences later. But I don't think I can really do that and justify it. And I make my own stickers, so I have stickers on hand that I can use. I never really have a shortage of stickers per se, because if I want something and I like really want a certain design, I can just design it myself. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to be a little bit more conscious of like spending habits in 2023. But that's what I've got for the little dot trees. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 more. And just like watch, these are going to be like the 2 that just like ruin the whole thing. Like I get paint everywhere with these 2. Okay, 1 more there. 1 more there. Because I didn't really put them on like the branches. I centered them a little too much, I think. Now I'm going back and just adding to like the edges of the trees. And I'm also trying to like darken up. Well, it's white pen, so I'm not trying to darken anything, but I'm trying to like make them a little bit more opaque on some of the ones from the very beginning of me adding in the paint, because it got a lot easier towards the end. Okay, here we go. And will I wipe this marker off now? No, I will not. I never learn from my mistakes. Okay, spent 45 minutes on this, and I think I'm finally at that point where I'm like, okay, it is done. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right back onto the discs and just get a good look at it. All right, set up back on the discs, and I love the way this turned out. It's busy, but in a good way. I am happy that I decided to like kind of redo, or not redo, but like be super inspired by the monthly spread. I think it's different than the monthly spread. Monthly spread is a little bit more like simple and just kind of like smaller clusters. This is all over the place, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, that's my planning style. Yeah, like if you're watching my channel, you kind of know that at this point. But I love all the colors. I love the pink and green, and I think this is a really fun spread. I have a lot of Christmas stickers, and I'm kicking myself a little bit for not using them all, because I was like, I had other things going on in December, like I did my Hanukkah one last week, and then I did like a winter one before that. So I'm like, I wish I got the chance to do more like Christmassy spreads. I'm not like a huge Christmas person, but like the stickers are so cute that I'm like, I wish that I had made use of them. So maybe I'll film a couple like social media plan with me's or like daily plan with me's, etc., just to like get those spreads made and make them like really pretty and really filled out. Because when I'm doing stuff like off camera, I don't necessarily spend as much time and like thought on my spreads. I just kind of like, okay, a sticker, whatever. With these, I'm talking through the process, and that kind of makes me slow down and like think, okay, well, if we cluster this way and we layer that, whatever. So these tend to be a little bit more like fleshed out spreads. So maybe I'll just take the time to film a few more videos. That wouldn't be terrible. And I did see some comments on the last like video that I had posted regarding the idea of like doing a live premiere of a video. I'm going to try to schedule one of those. So I don't know what kind of video I should do for that, but I'm thinking I'm going to do next week's catch-all as like a YouTube premiere. So it's going to probably air on the... Oh, no, that's a bad idea, because that's Christmas and nobody will want to tune in on Christmas. Okay, I'm going to try to do a premiere maybe on Monday the 26th. That might be fun. So it would be like my mini sticker release and then like a YouTube premiere, and I'll set it so like that you could like click to get a reminder or whatever. I think I can do that. And I'll also post in the community tab. So if I'm hoping to get that like pulled together, so mark your planners. I don't know what time I would do for that. I have to figure out what my work schedule looks like for that Monday, but I will leave some details in the community tab for like a live video premiere. But this is what I've got for Christmas spread. If you're celebrating Christmas this week, Merry Christmas to you. I hope you have a great time with like food and family and friends and loved ones and, you know, all those things that kind of come along with Christmas. Maybe some fun, funky trees. You know, we got all the trees here in my planner. So this is what I'm going to do for my Christmas spread. I'm looking forward to filling it out. Maybe I'll get some more silver in here at some point because the silver feels a little kind of out of place, but I like it, you know, and I think those white dots were the right choice for me. So there you have it. You can use my code Caitlin10 to get you 10% off at both According to Allie and Create with Mandy. The Christmas quotes themselves are in my own sticker shop. If you order at this point, like physical sticker sheets, you will not get them in time for Christmas. I'm still kind of like on that extended processing time, and I think I'm going to keep it at that until the end of the year, just to give myself a little bit more like breathing room during like the holidays, because we've got this. Next week is my anniversary. It's New Year's, all that stuff. So there is a digital download available. That's like what I'm trying to say is if you want Christmas stickers from my shop like to plan with for this week, digital downloads will be your best friend. I have all of my designs available as both physical stickers and digital downloads. Like you could order physical stickers and just save them for next year, but I'll have more stickers next year. So if you want digital downloads, you can snag those in my Etsy shop. The link is down below for that. And you can use any of my reps codes for 15% off. You can use that on both the physical sheets and the digital sheets. So this is what we've got for Christmas week. There you have it. I love it. I love all the pink. I love all the green. I'm definitely like pink is probably my favorite color, but that's enough of a tangent. I think I'm just a little hyped up after like not like being completely sick this afternoon, and also the Taylor Swift tickets. Like that made my, I would say it made my week, but it made the month or the year or whatever. Good way to end 2023. So there you have it. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me over on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching and happy planning.